Master! Thank goodness!
What the heck happened? Hey, look what happened. Dang, what the heck just happened? I used hyperresonance to get rid of the miasma in Axiriuth, and then the mine collapsed. And then... Dang it, what's going on? Should probably talk to all of our friends to find that out. Go ahead and save up really fast, though. Things have gone, pretty wrong, if I do say so myself. You know, a little over 10 hours into the game, and everything has just gone horrible. They're already dead. Were we the only ones who survived? Oh, definitely. It's too late now. I failed to protect Axiriuth.
There's someone there.
Daddy! It hurts! Daddy!
Not little John! Anyone but him!
Hang on! I'll save you!
Stop! That's a bottomless sea of mud and miasma. You'll die if you jump in there.
Then what can we do for that boy?
Let's try healing phonic arts from here. They might reach.
He's sinking! No!
Mommy! Help! Daddy! Help!
Little Johnny, no!
Is this place going to break apart too?
Let's go to the Tartarus. The emergency buoy is operational, and it's managing to stay above the mud. It looks like it will still run.
There's a place called Yulia City here in the Qliphoth. It should be to the west. Let's try heading there.
You seem to know a lot about this place. I'd like to hear an explanation once we're safe.
Use left and right to turn, A to move forward, Y to move backward. Oh, cool. You can turn with L and R as well. You can enter a harbor or similar facility by pressing B while touching the harbor. Cannot leave the Tartarus except by entering a harbor. Also, please note that please note that you cannot save while riding in the Tartarus. Van's true intentions. That poor child. We weren't able to save him. There was nothing we could have done. Yeah, there really wasn't, to be honest. If we had seen him just a little bit earlier, then perhaps... don't worry about the what-ifs. What will be, as Zelos would say. If only I had been able to stop Van. We could have saved him and everyone else in Axiriuth. What are you talking about? Master Van and I were only trying to get rid of the miasma. Clearly not, man. We were only trying to... It's too late for that now. Tyr. I'm more concerned about Van's intentions. What does he gain from destroying the town? Also, where the heck are we? I don't know. But I doubt the fall of Axiriuth is the end of his plans. I'm worried about what may follow. Maybe he just had like a really bad ex in Axiriuth and this was his revenge plot. Whatever may come, it is our duty to stop it. Yes, I will stop him this time, for certain. Alright then. To the west, this way then. Like, southwest or just flat out west? Is there a boost? I pressed B. I don't know if I ran into a cutscene or if pressing B did this. Oh no, I think I just got a cutscene.
No matter how far we go, there's nothing in sight. Are we really underground?
In a way. The place you live is known down here as the Outer Lands, the world's outer shell. It's a floating land supported by pillars called Sephiroth trees that extend from the Qliphoth.
I don't understand.
Long ago, the Outer Lands were here in the Qliphoth.
Unbelievable!
2,000 years ago, the miasma enveloped Aldrint and infected the land. That is when Yulia read the 7-part score, finding a way to escape destruction and bring prosperity.
Based on the score, Yulia proposed a plan to raise the planet's crust using the Sephiroth.
And that was the beginning of the Outer Lands. Huh. That's quite a story.
Yes. Only maestros and above in the Order of Lorelei know, as do those born in the Qliphoth. Then, you're from the Qliphoth, Tyr? At any rate, we've fallen down here. We were saved thanks to Tyr's phonic hymn.
Okay, so we're, like, at the actual world, like, where the world should be, like, the ground level, I guess you could say, like, the first floor of the planet that we live on in this game. And there's so much miasma on this ground level, or floor 1 of the world, that it became horrible. You couldn't live here effectively. So these Sephiroth were pillars that were created to lift up at least a portion of the planet, or of the ground, up to like a second floor, a higher plane that was far away enough from the miasma. But now, because, you know, that Sephiroth was broken and Axeriuth fell down back to the first floor, and that's where we are. Okay, I think I understand now.
Why did this happen? You said Axeriuth was supported by a pillar, correct?
Yes, but that pillar disintegrated. How?
I don't know anything about it. I was just trying to neutralize the miasma. He told me that if I caused a hyperresonance there, the miasma would disappear.
My brother deceived you, and you destroyed the pillar that supported Axeriuth.
No, that can't be.
Van ordered you to stand next to the passage ring. Those passage rings are what produce the pillars. Tyr is probably right. I was careless. I never dreamed that Van would make Luke do such a thing.
I wish Luke had at least discussed it with us beforehand. Neutralizing the miasma could have waited until the residents were evacuated. Of course, there is little point in saying that now.
Yes, Axeriuth is gone. Thousands of lives lost in an instant.
Were there really thousands in that town? That town didn't look that big, but okay. I would say like a couple hundred, but what do I know? I didn't see the entirety of the town, I guess.
Are you saying it's my fault? It's not. It's not my fault. Master Van said... Yeah, Master Van told me to do it. I had no idea this would happen. No one told me. It's not my fault. It's not my fault!
Colonel?
I'm returning to the bridge. If I stay here, I'll just be irritated by some ridiculous ranting.
What's your problem? I tried to save Axeriuth.
Ever since you lost your memory, you're like a completely different person.
You all couldn't do anything to stop it either. Don't just blame me.
You're right. I'm powerless. But still.
Ion, don't even bother talking to him. He's not worth it.
It's Master Van's fault, not mine, right, guy?
Luke, don't make me think even less of you.
I was stupid for starting to think you had some good in you.
Why? Why are you all blaming me?
Master, cheer up.
Shut up! What do you know?
A lot of my people died because of me. So, I can understand what you're feeling, Master.
I don't know what's worse. Everyone else blaming... I don't know what would be worse for Luke. Everyone else blaming him, or the fact that Thing is trying to say they're the same person, basically.
Don't compare me to you! Don't compare me to...
That's really sad. Responsibility. Did no one else survive besides us? No, clearly no one else survived. I doubt it. They were probably all swallowed up by that sludge. This is horrible. It's my fault. If only I hadn't opened the door so carelessly. You may have opened the door, but that doesn't make it your fault. It's Van and... Okay, now hold up a second. Annis, don't bother. You're wasting your time. Wait, I've got something to say after this ends. Don't talk about Luke like that. We don't have time for that kind of thing now. You have a point. If we don't make it to Yulia City, we'll be in danger ourselves. I'm like halfway there now. I think the game, like, skipped me a bit. Dang it. Okay, now how... I can definitely understand that Luke definitely made a mistake, and he is partially not fully, I would say, but partially responsible for the destruction of Axiriuth. But so is Ion. Like, Ion just came up and was like, this is a door to a Sephiroth. Why do you want me to open this? And then, you know, Luke did say, just trust Master Van, open it. But, you know, that's the same as Luke trusting Master Van and not talking to anyone. You know, Ion just trusted Luke and Van without consulting Jade or anyone. So he's just as much to blame as Luke. Both of them were unwitting pawns for Van and did what Van wanted without consulting anyone else. So I can definitely understand blaming Luke, at least partially, for the whole destruction of Axiriuth, but Ion has to have the same amount of blame. Like, he was just as much at fault. He was as much of an enabler as Luke was in this scenario. In that they were both manipulated by Van, I mean.
I've detected an unusually strong phonon signature. It's to the west.
That's probably Yulia City.
Okay, then. Ah, I see it. I saw the light. Hello there. What is this now?
I can see something. Is that a waterfall?
Yes, it's seawater from the outer lands coming down. The city's inside.
Won't the water pressure crush the Tartarus?
Don't worry, the water vaporizes near the ground.
Then here we go.
The Watcher's home, Yulia City. What was that other landmass to the south, though?
Wow! This is Yulia City?
Yes, the mayor's inside. Let's go. How long are you going to stand there? Everyone's gone to the mayor's house.
All they'll do is keep accusing me of stuff. I don't want to go. You're even more pathetic than I thought, reject. You! What are you doing here? Where's Master Van? Ha! You still call him Master even after he's betrayed you? Betrayed me? Then Master Van really did want me to destroy Axiriuth? Damn it! If I'd realized what Van was planning sooner, this never would have happened. And you! Why didn't you think before using your hyper-resonance? So you're saying it's my fault too? Of course it's your fault. Don't even try to deny it. It's not my fault! It's not my fault! It's not! Are all replica brains this defective? Replica? Master Van used the word replica too. You still haven't figured it out? Is this someone's idea of a joke? What? What the hell are you talking about? I'll tell you, Luke.
Ash, stop!
Why do you think you and I have the same face?
Long lost twins, maybe?
How should I know? I'm a noble who was born in Batical. 7 years ago, I was kidnapped by a villain named Van. You can't mean... That's right. You're a second-rate copy of me. A mere replica. You're lying. It's not true. It's not true! You wanna fight, replica? Stop lying!
Ah, here we go. Fighting Ash. Is this a fight I'm even supposed to win? Because I feel like it's probably not. Ow. Why do I jump up like that? I wasn't pressing any buttons to go in a direction, but it launched me up anyway. I feel like I'm probably supposed to lose this fight, to be honest. Yeah, whatever.
You're lying. I'm not... I don't want to acknowledge it either. To think that Drek like you is my replica. To think that trash like you stole my family, my home, everything from me. I'm going to be sick. Die!
Luke has received the Replica Model title. Not a title you want to have.
Listening, Ash?
wearing Ash's clothes?
Ash!
I'm listening. Don't shout.
Talk to the mayor, to my grandfather, about launching the Tartarus.
What's going on? Why is Tyr looking at me but saying Ash? Can you hear me, Luke? You're over here. You and I are perfect isophones. You're a perfect replica, right down to your phonon frequency. I'm no replica. A perfect replica and its original can connect with one another via their phone slots. We adjusted your phone slots at Coral Castle so that they'd be open to me. You've heard my voice several times since then, right? Then right now my voice is inside your head? Then that means Not just your voice. I controlled your whole body. Of course, I doubt Drek like you could pull that off. Stop making fun of me. I'll do it. Just watch.
So I'm playing as Ash now. Luke and Ash, part 1. Why can't I control him? Is that all a stupid replica like you can manage? I almost couldn't read that sentence. Shut up! I can control this body. I'll show you! Oh, you will you? Why don't you go ahead and try, you defect? You just said he was perfect replica. Dang it.